RVision here with head women's volleyball coach CJ Werneke, who's entering his 6th season at the helm. Coach, could you talk about how preseason has been so far?
Yeah, it's exciting to have our players back on campus after a long break for the summer. Newcomers are adding new life. Nice to see some returners back from injuries over a year ago. So it's coming together. It's a work in progress. We're excited about the potential of this team moving forward.
We do have 6 newcomers. How do you see them working with the returning players?
You know, well, they add some experience, different experience, a little bit more athleticism, some size that we haven't had here in the past. You know, it's really early to tell how they're all going to mesh. We're still working on that, and as we work on individual skills, we will start to work on team concepts, and we'll really have a true notion of how they fit in.
We graduated 4 seniors, including 4-year starting setter Stephanie Zielinski. How do you feel replacing her, and who do you see stepping into new leadership roles in the team?
You know, well, anytime you lose a 4-year starter, it's hard to replace them. I don't think you do it holistically in one step. I think it's a process. We're figuring that process throughout this preseason. You know, fortunately, we had a lot of sophomores get a lot of playing experience last year. We're still seeing who's going to step up in leadership roles, and I think that's going to be a collective effort across the board rather than just on 1 or 2 people. I think we're looking at holistically and within each class finding leaders within each position.
2 weeks away from the first game, how do you feel heading into that? How have you guys been preparing specifically?
A lot of work to do. You know, we've just been focusing on technique and reps and getting our system in place with, you know, people who were out all of last year or new people who have joined the program. You know, the next set of practices will be over more team-oriented, systematic things, and we'll know more a little bit closer to the end of the next week.
It's a long way away, but how do you feel getting into the new American Conference?
A lot of unknowns, you know, a lot of new schools, fresh faces we haven't seen, we know very little about, so that's exciting. And then some familiar foes that, you know, we're looking forward to competing against, you know. So it'll be a good mix. We get to travel to 2 new locations we haven't been to before, out in Texas and, you know, another spot in Florida. So we're looking forward to those trips and visits and looking forward to the competition.
Great. Thanks, Coach.